Good morning everybody, and welcome to a very noisy main dam. It feels like I've got about 1,000 Egyptian geese around me here, but it's a beautiful start to the morning, beautiful sunrise. Myself and Alistair are out. We're going to head down south this morning. I think Alistair might swing past the wild dog den. We're still keeping our fingers crossed for a leopard sighting. We haven't seen one for a few days, so we're looking for some leopard, and Alistair's looking for the wild dog this morning, so fingers crossed we get what we're looking for. So I'm just on a road at the moment called Workshop Road, which is very close to main camp, and I found some of the Naru cubs. I was quite surprised because it's not an area we really expect to find these cubs. So I'm just going to have a look around here to see if it's the same 10 that we saw the other day. I can't see any adults here, so I don't want to put too much pressure on these youngsters, so I'm not going to drive in amongst them. But from what I can see so far, I can see about 5 or 6 of them. I did have tracks on the road for some of the females. That's what caused me to drive a bit slow through here and how I managed to see them. But yeah, so far just cubs. Don't know if you could hear that sound, but it does sound like some of the cubs are suckling off in the thickets here, so that probably does mean there are at least some females here. So maybe then I'll take a little drive around and see what I can find there. So I've moved to the other side. We've got 3 females here, and then you can see Red Road at the back. Comes another female. 4 females at the moment. This little tackling mom. He's such a beautiful male, this Red Road male. Now that his mane's growing, it's darkening, he just looks like a very impressive male lion. They are moving quite steadily to one of the drainage lines, just below main dam. Here looks like they might go and put the youngsters in there, or they're actually going to head towards the dam itself, I'm hoping. After quite a search through this difficult drainage line, managed to find them on the other side, close to Main Dam. We are heading slowly towards Main Dam. This is absolutely spectacular. Beautiful light, open setting. So I've still counted 10 cubs from 3 females here. The youngest female is also here with them, and we know that she doesn't have cubs. Look at this little guy pulling on Dad's mane. So we're still confident that the other 2 females are away with their cubs, and just haven't introduced them yet to the pride.
Just arrived at the wild dog den, and there's a giraffe looking straight into the den. No dogs yet, but yeah, quite amazing to see a giraffe here. We've seen elephants here, we've seen zebra here, haven't seen a giraffe here. You know, maybe it's attracted to the sound of the dogs. Dogs have brought the puppies out. There's the giraffe I'm talking about. Looks like Mom is taking these pups further and further from the den. We're now on the access road into the den. So maybe she's just getting them to start moving. Maybe they're going to move dens soon. Wild dogs have started to move. Maybe the females decided to move dens. Let's wait and see. There's a whole lot of excitement. I'm sure these dogs are moving den. Let's follow and see. See how the one stays behind to make sure the puppies come. It's a very nervous time for these dogs. You know, they're very susceptible now to any predation. All the adults are with them now. It's probably the furthest the pups have ever been from the den. Pretty amazing to see 20 dogs moving down the road like this. Unbelievable. And what timing to be with the dogs when they hopefully deciding to move dens. Everyone's very, very excited. There's the alpha female, making sure all the pups are following. I've now moved about, I would say, 3 kilometers from the den. There's a lot of excitement still. Females checking all the different termite mounds as she moves. They seem to stop at every termite mound, check it out, and then decide if they're going to move from there. Moving again. The dogs seem to have stopped at a termite mound over here, spending a little bit more time than they did at any of the others. So I'm hoping they're going to set up here, because trying to follow them through this thick bush is quite difficult. It's the alpha female. Just giving them space. So hopefully they settle in here. It's the pup's first incredibly long journey. About 5 kilometers, I would say. You can see the adults doing a bit of alterations. It's quite incredible to be part of this. Yeah. Just to recap on that whole situation, I'm going to leave this hopefully new den site. They seem to have settled around here, but yeah, to have that experience what I had this morning, I'll remember that for the rest of my guiding career. What a awesome experience that was, and also to just be able to now find another den and be able to spend more time with these incredibly rare and endangered animals, these painted wolves, is quite special. It's going to be quite interesting finding my way out, and then getting Neil in here, and him and I trying to find a way in to find these dogs again. But all in all, what an amazing morning, and a morning that I will never ever forget.
So I just left the lions, and on the other side of the dam I could see a sable, so I rushed over to this side, and this beautiful big male has just finished drinking. Looks like he's going to head off. I only really see these sable in the winter, and just in general in Kruger it's a very, very rare antelope to see, so this is very special. Beautiful pitch black dark color, and those backward sweeping horns, just a really, really beautiful animal.
Well, everybody, that comes to the end of our drive, and wow, what a drive it was. I mean, it started off quiet, it started off cold. Neil managed to get the Naru pride with the cubs. I think, yeah, that's definitely Neil's favorite pride. He spends a lot of time looking for that pride, and he always finds that pride. So Naru's definitely Neil's favorite pride. I went south. I went to see if I could get the dogs hunting. I went to the den, found them at the den, and all of a sudden the female decided to move dens, and I've never ever seen that in my guiding career, where I've been able to follow those dogs from their original den to another den. They moved about 4 kilometers, and it was pretty awesome following them through the bush. I lost an aerial, but anyway, it was really worth it. Neil also managed to get a sable at main dam at the end. So all in all, what a fantastic morning, and yeah, I look forward to this whole video being put together.